So I have not been uploading lately because I've been playing Tower of Hell. About 3 weeks ago, I started playing with my friends, and then I got addicted immediately. Like, I could non-stop play Tower of Hell. So I decided, why don't I build Tower of Hell in Bloxburg, or like try to recreate the stages? So, yeah. Right now, I'm trying to figure out the shape of the tower, and obviously I failed. I kept failing. My symmetry is really off. Yeah, so I think I finally got the shape after many attempts, and it's really hard doing a voiceover because I have no idea what I'm going to say and I keep messing up. Yay! So I'm just building the stages. I tried to make as many stages as I possibly could fit in the 5-6 floors. I also used a roof trick to make and the end part thingy. I'm probably saying this too soon, but yeah, I finally figured out the roof thing situation. Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah, so I started the top part with the roofs, and I kept changing my mind because yes. Um, I'm probably just going to skip to the part where I finally figure it out. Yay! So this is the part where I finally figure out that I messed up. So I'm probably just going to delete it and then restart. Yay! Yeah. So I try to make the top as accurate as I physically could, but I did notice that I didn't add the fire thingies on the side, like when you reach the end. Yeah, I tried my best. It's obviously not going to be exact. The stages aren't going to be exact either because they have different scales and Bloxburg doesn't have features that I guess. Yeah. I'm really bad at explaining. Yeah, I added a basement and I tried to fit as many floors as I physically could. So I just finished the main tower and I was trying to make the entrance because you can't spawn in the middle of the floor in Bloxburg. And I decided, the portal to Pro Towers is like a glowing door. I guess I could have made that as like the entrance. Um, I tried to make it look like it was glowing, but it was just a bunch of lights and it was blinding and it didn't look too good. So, yeah. So after a bunch of tries, I finally got it down and I tried to make it look like a portal. Yeah, I ended up removing that painting because I figured out you couldn't walk through paintings. I don't know why I thought I could. And then I started building the stage. Now, here, I just remembered you couldn't put, it was the basement, so you couldn't make the slow staircase Tower of Hell has. And then I realized I'm pretty sure more people would just use the ladder instead of walking all the way there. So I ended up not making it and just adding a ladder. Yeah. So here I'm attempting to make the stage Hardy Snake. And then like I'm building most of these off of my memory because I wasn't going to switch between games. Also I can't, the pillars are the closest to the floating blocks, and I thought if I made it as the last stage then it probably won't interfere with the stages above. I also had a hard time finding colors that were about the same just because yeah. I also messed up by not coloring it before and just copy and pasting, and it's just a bunch of work for me. I don't know. My brain is not working too well. So here I thought that wall trims would probably make it look more like a tower, then I realized it it doesn't really work because then the platforms for like the beginning and the end of the stage just clip into the middle of the tower stage color thing. Yeah, so I'm starting on Golden Gate, and once again, I'm doing this from memory, so it's not going to be exact. I tried my best. I thought that maybe I could use bookshelves because it kind of looked like wedges on the Golden Gate stage. Also, I was trying to find the color, and once again, it's not going to be exact, and my memory sucks, so there's there's that, I guess. I also find my voice very annoying. Yeah. So we were on the last stage, and I spent an extremely long time trying to figure out the color. There wasn't the reddish pinkish color, so I just went with whatever that color is. I do not remember the names, I'm so sorry. Um, yeah. So the stage is walls, and I was seeing if I could use any different bookshelves, but I just stuck with the same bookshelves as I used on Golden Gates. Hopefully this was an easier stage because I was testing these stages, and the bookshelves are kind of hard to walk on, like they make me constantly climb. So hopefully that came out better than Golden Gates. Now, wall wedges. I decided to use a different bookshelf because variety and because they looked more like wedges because of the supporting parts on the shelf. Yeah, I can't. My explaining skills are trash. I colored it dark green. There are many dark green stages, and there's a lot of dark green colors in the palette. So yeah. So I started on the block stage, and meanwhile I was doing it, I realized I messed up bad. So now I'm just putting pillars and dying because it's taking a very long time. And then I ended up restarting. So I finished the block off camera, and now I'm working on the floor, like the spawn area where the clear ground and the Yixel sign. Yeah. Well, obviously I couldn't make the floor clear, like, or like reflectant, like in Tower of Hell, so I just colored it blue and found a material that kind of looks like it was this guy. I tried making the EXO sign and I realized it was wrong. So I ended up changing it. I also couldn't figure out a color for the circle, the glowy circle thing. Yeah, I just kept it yellow. So here I'm trying to make this stage mask, but I obviously failed. Also, once again, my memory failed me and this just doesn't look like it. I ended up deleting it because it is bad. It doesn't even look good. Yeah. So I ended up making it catch zone. I don't think I recorded that on camera, so that's a big dumb mistake for me. So it turns out I did record it and I'm just being a dumb idiot like I always am. So it was pretty simple. It's just catch zone. Actually, corner catch zone. It's corner catch zone, not catch zone. Oh my god. My brain is dead. Somewhere by the emerald sea, where the moon and water meet. Somewhere close to harmony, when the world is sound asleep. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. Don't you be afraid, everything will change. You and I, jumping off the edge. They say dreamers never die, so come and fly, come and fly, come and fly away with me. We're rising, we're falling, we're making moves. We're climbing, we're soaring, 1,000 views. Something's gonna bring the change, journeys we are meant to take. Something at the edge of space, calling us to fly away. So while editing this, I realized my building sucks, my gameplay sucks, the audio sucks, everything is just bad. Yeah, I don't know what else to say, but I did go a bit slower on the parkour, some of the parkour, because I kept messing up and I may have fallen. So I was trying to be careful. Yeah. Yay! I'm clapping my hands, but you can't see that.